Well, hello and welcome to Box Office Chat, where we break down the top 10 best performing films within the United Kingdom's
certainly do.
box office. Stephen Shock Horror, who would have thought it? This is for the weekend of March 22nd to 24th, 2019. Stephen, what have we got at number one this week? It's still quiet.
One this week, John, it's Captain Marvel, and it's third week now, 3.4 million over the weekend, grossing 29.4 million overall.
Yes, it's still moving along rather swimmingly, Stephen. It's dropped 49% again this weekend's performance. I think it dropped 47% the previous week. But look, it's still doing well. It's nearly hit $1 billion worldwide, $990.6 million. That's pretty damn special.
Yeah.
But par for the course for an MCU film, really, when you think about it, Stephen. I think we've done this one to the death in terms of discussing the film. So I think I'll probably just move on swiftly. You've seen it twice, I've seen it once. I've got no desire to go back and watch it again because Endgame's coming out, Shazam's coming out, and I've got enough to feed my superhero comic book fix. But I like the film for the most part.
We'll move on, John, to number two this week. It's Us.
Yes.
First week, 2.8 million over the weekend, 2.8 million overall.
Yes, because it's its opening weekend, Stephen. Of course, at the $20 million budget, this one, Stephen, it's grossed $174.5 million worldwide already. This is, of course, the new Jordan Peele film. We are going to be discussing this film on the blog rundown later on in the week, Stephen, so I don't want to go too in-depth on it, but needless to say, I enjoyed this film for the most part. I think Jordan Peele is proving himself. Yeah, it was. You've seen it, I've seen it, but I think we both enjoyed it. I think you enjoyed the ending a little bit more than me. My one gripe was that ending, just not the ending itself, just the need to put the reveal in, the twist in, John, without giving spoilers away. But the more I thought about it, Stephen, the more I'm kind of getting on his side.
If you grew up with the Twilight Zone, John, or
what she's doing,
Tales from the Crypt, that was a classic ending to these shows. That was very frustrating for the audience because you always want the good guys to prevail at the end. Don't want to obviously reveal the ending, but I was very satisfied. But I thought it was a clever little. Was it a twist? Perhaps it was, but
I think the eagle-eyed viewers may have knew.
Yeah, it was more a reveal.
Because it was kind of a hinted that there was this special connection with the Peter and Nyong'o character. I think it was Red and Adelaide Wilson. It was always hinted that amongst all the other tethered sort of people, they had this special connection. It was obviously hinted at the beginning of the film. You see the flashback, but I really liked the performance of Lupita and Nyong'o. I thought Winston Duke was brilliant as some comedic levity, but as we do know, the guy's capable of more than that, and he showcases that in here as well. There's a whole host of really good performances. Really enjoyed the music and the score. Really enjoyed the cinematography and the direction from Peele again. I think he's got another hit on his hands here, Stephen.
No, definitely,
just absolutely swimming in allegorical sort of themes as well, and the ending really does play into that greatly. Just about, I felt personally for me, it was about discrimination against obviously the minority groups, and it was perfectly personified with these ups and down sort of figures, the terror underneath, not being given an opportunity to grow. There's a switcheroo goes on, hope that's not a spoiler, and it shows that they can prevail if they're given the right chance. So look, I'm not going to go any further. We'll get to this.
John, we'll save some for Thursday. But number three this week is Fisherman's Friends, and its second week. It's crossed another £1 million over the weekend, 3.4 million overall. Yes,
and it's up 31 theatres this week, Stephen. Still not get any sort of a wide release out with the shores of the United Kingdom. It's doing very well though, £3.3 million over in the United Kingdom for this sort of film. It's pretty damn decent. I think it is a musical-based film. It's about these group of fishermen coming together and having a hit with this album. I seen an advert for it. It looked quite catchy. It looked quite welcoming, but not welcoming enough for me to actually go out and watch it. But look, I digress. It's doing well without my help anyway.
Fair enough, John. Number four this week, it's What Men Want. In its second week now, it's crossing another $500,000 over the weekend, 1.9 million overall.
Yeah, this is another film, Stephen, I've not seen. I have no intentions of going to see. Apparently it's an absolute lemon. It's not getting good reviews. It's just meant to be utter shite, and that's putting it politely. It's been out 2 weeks though, £1.8 million. Pretty decent for a film that's essentially utter shite, as I did say. It's dropped,
been done, that's the thing.
Yeah, it's dropped 38.8% on this week's performance, this weekend's performance. It's down 16 theatres already, 2 weeks in. When a film starts losing theatres, that's usually a pretty ominous sign. But look, $20 million budget, $69.5 million worldwide. It's made, well, I don't want to say it's made a profit because I don't know the promotional push, how much they put into that budget.
It couldn't have been much, John, because there wasn't a lot over here.
But if they've not pushed it promotional wise and the theatres take their cuts, it's probably made a sliver of a profit. So fair play,
Number 5 this week, John, it's Fighting With My Family.
Yes.
In its 4th week now, it's grossed another £400,000 over the weekend, 5.3 million overall.
Yeah, this was a great, obviously, wrestling sort of a story of Paige, the young girl from Norfolk, rising from rags to riches, obviously becoming one of the most prominent female superstars in the WWE. She really shaped and changed that division for the better, essentially. Yeah. She completely transformed it. It's now a totally different beast. In the 90s and in the early 2000s, it was sort of a diva. They never really were taken seriously. They were just seen as a sort of a candy to the actual eye candy to the, obviously, the male counterparts. But they came in this new branch of superstars, if you want to call them, and changed it for the better. But look, I digress, Stephen. I watched it. I really enjoyed it. Whole host of good performances in there, most notably Florence Pugh. In terms of its worldwide box office, if I can get this to load up, I'll tell you, it's grossed just $22.2 million worldwide. That can't be right. That cannot be right. But look, I digress. I enjoyed it anyway. So even if it has been a bit of a financial flop, and I don't think it has, I don't think that's correct, then I'm happy regardless.
Number 6 this week, John, is the Lego Movie 2, the second part, in its 7th week now. It's grossed £400,000 over the weekend, 80 million overall.
Yes, we've both seen this now, Stephen. I've obviously seen it, I think it was last week or the week before. I'm losing the plot here. But I really enjoyed it for the most part. I ranked it below I think the Batman film and the first Lego Movie film. Slightly better than Ninjago. That was the way I ranked it personally. I enjoyed it, but I do agree with what you said, Stephen, but that it perhaps was 20 minutes too long, because it just did seem to drag on and on. But look, £18 million, 7 weeks in, $183.3 million. It's another success. Yeah,
as far as where it goes in my list as well, John, mine is very similar to yours. The ending, I just felt it just went on a little bit too long. When you thought it was finishing, it continued on for another 10 minutes. It was probably 20 minutes too long for me. It's not a patch in the original. Once you get by the visuals, which are always great with Lego films anyway, the story itself became a little
predictable.
Predictable and stale, you know. Sadly.
The sister comes in, plays with him, and that shakes up also this sort of imaginative world that he's creating with these different Lego characters. But look, Stephen, in terms of the actual reflection of the franchise, the Lego films as a whole, it actually echoes what I've got it as my rankings. Ninjago's the worst performing, then it's Lego Movie 2, Batman movie, then the Lego Movie. Way out in front, obviously, with $257 million worldwide cumulative gross. So that's reflecting the obvious quality of each film as well. It gets better and better and better. And then that's a clear third place in the franchise. But look, I digress, I ain't got much more to add. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, number 7 this week, John, is The White Crow. It's in its first week. It's grossed $300,000 over the weekend, and obviously overall as well. This is the one that's directed by, I think, Ralph Fiennes, John.
Oh, Fiennes,
he also stars in this one. And you were talking about the actual sheer look of the film, which I'll let you talk about in a little moment. I've read a few of the reviews on this film saying it's very much like the previous film we're talking about. It's probably a little bit too long. You know, the running time of the film, a lot of people saying it's probably half an hour too long, very boring, very slow-paced film. But the sheer look of the film, it reminded us of...
it gave me strange sort of a 70s Sinbad vibe, Stephen. And you know what I think it is? It's a trailer for the film, and I think it's based on this sort of a guy, this actor. Perhaps, I don't know what he is. He's a sort of a showbiz guy anyway, who defects to the West. And I think he's also been involved in sort of a 70s style films.
Yeah, the sheer.
Yeah, and that's him playing the character, the actor playing a character within one of the films that he was in, if that makes sense. It's all Inception-esque. But that's what I'm getting the vibes from, because when you actually go into Rotten Tomatoes, you can see that it's not the same. It's kind of a more modern style. But look, it's getting 70% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's only got 37 reviews. It's not got a widespread release, I don't believe. So look, I ain't get much to add. I'm not going to go and see it personally. It's not up my street. I do love Ralph Fiennes, but it's not enough for me to go out and watch the film, and I don't think I'd get the opportunity anyway. It's only shown in 88 theatres, but £326,000 is a pretty decent sort of a grossing for the opening weekend of a smaller release like this.
6.5 out of 10 on IMDb as well. Number 8 this week, John, is How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World, in its 8th week. It's grossed another £300,000 over the weekend, 18.8 million overall. Yeah, Stephen, that's very impressive. I've spoken about this film obviously week in, week out. It's been out for 2 months now. I really enjoyed it. I went away and blitzed the franchise as a whole so I could come in and enjoy this film for what it really should have been enjoyed for.
the accumulation of this franchise, this trilogy. And if you go in and just watch it as a self-contained story, you'll get something out of it as well. But if you watch every film in the franchise as a whole, then you're going to get something more out of it. And I did. Look, $500 million, just over that mark worldwide. Very impressive. It's been out for 8 weeks. £18.7 million is very, very good indeed for a third iteration of a film in a franchise in the United Kingdom. It's not as big as the sort of the States or China.
No.
It's a fairly large market, I'd presume, but not as big as them. It's dropped 38.8%. It's down 10 theatres, shown in 519 now, so it's starting to dip off a little bit, but it's still performing swimmingly, Stephen, in the box office, considering the amount of time it's been out.
Yeah, number 9 this week, John. It's Instant Family, and it's 6th week, and it's grossed £300,000 over the weekend. 10.2 million overall. 10.2 million, again, very, very impressive performance for the Mark Wahlberg film. Also, it's dropped 37-something%, I think. It's starting to dip off as well, Stephen. You can see the performance tailing off week in, week out now. It's $48 million of a production budget, though, and it's grossed $119.8 million worldwide, so it's already made something of a profit anyway. I enjoyed the film, really enjoyed Mark Wahlberg. I think it's Rose Byrne, I forget her name most weeks. Isabella Mona, who's obviously starring in the new Dora franchise, so it's got a great mismatch of different characters and actors in there and performances, and I enjoyed it for what it was. A nice little sort of a family comedy, sort of a, I don't know what you call it, drama. Number 10 this week, in its first week, John, is 5 Feet Apart, grossing £300,000 over the weekend, and of course overall. I think this is a romantic drama. Yes, I think it is. Yeah, I've vaguely heard of this film, Stephen. I've not heard enough about it to give any sort of a opinion on it. Yeah, a pair of teenagers. A pair of teenagers with life-threatening illnesses meet in hospital and fall in love, John. I'm trying to remember the name of that film, The Fault in Their Stars. I think that was something very similar, although I think only one of them had an illness. I can't remember. It was a few years ago since I saw the film. A comedy film like that, but it was a comedian was diagnosed with terminal cancer, I think, and his friend tried to make his final days brighter. Then they discovered it wasn't as bad or something, and then he recovered it. Yeah. Can't recall who was in it. May have been Seth Rogen, right, or something akin to that. But I don't think this is the same sort of a film, Stephen. This is more drama romantic, as you did say. Yeah. It seems to be getting decent little ratings. It seems to be getting decent feedback. It's doing pretty decently at the box office worldwide as well. $50.6 million. You can't presume a film of this size is going to have a ginormous budget by any means. So it's doing pretty damn well, and £255,000 for an opening weekend in the United Kingdom is pretty damn good too, Stephen. Yeah, 7.1 out of 10 on IMDb. Yeah, IMDb. So it's getting good ratings, John. Rotten Tomatoes, critics aren't giving it that great a rating. 54%, 100 reviews counted. Audience though, much more favourable, 81% out of 597 reviews. So kind of a difference of opinion there again, Steve, which we've talked about to the death, really, and we've talked about this show to the death now because we've reached the end, Stephen, unless you've got anything more to add. Nothing more. Well, that's going to round up this week's short and sweet little episode of Box Office Chat. If you've enjoyed the content within this show, you know what to do, comment below and let us know what your thoughts are. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll be back tomorrow with Movie Burner News. If you like this video, then why not check out our other content on our channel. Every Tuesday we break down the top 10 films in the UK on Box Office Chat. Every Wednesday we discuss the latest entertainment news on Movie Burner News. Every Thursday we chat about the latest movie reviews from our writing team on the blog Rundown, and we wrap up the week and get ready for the weekend with the Force Friday show, where we discuss the latest news in this world of Star Wars. If you like the content we're putting out, then subscribe to our channel by clicking the subscribe button and click the bell to receive alerts.